My name is Rebecca Richardson, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Arkansas in Monticello. Today I will be discussing smartphones in education. Smartphone defined. A smartphone is a mobile phone that performs many of the functions of a computer, typically having a touchscreen interface, internet access, and an operating system capable of running downloaded applications. This is a table of the history of cell phones in the learning environment. As you can see, the use of cell phones in schools have evolved tremendously in the past 27 years. We know that smartphones will only continue to add value to schools over time. During this presentation, I will be discussing the following 4 questions. How can smartphones help school leaders improve student learning? How can they keep parents, community members, students, and faculty informed? How can they improve collaboration with all stakeholders? And how can smartphones help school leaders to improve efficiency? The first question that I will discuss is how can school leaders use smartphones to improve student learning? The best way that school leaders can use smartphones to improve student learning is to allow the students the opportunity to utilize them in education. Smartphones give students access to a world of knowledge right at their fingertips. When school leaders welcome smartphones as a tool for learning into their districts, students' educational experiences are enhanced. With smartphones, students have access to the internet for research and referencing, access to email. They have the ability to snap a picture of the day's homework assignment scribbled on a whiteboard or take video of a key lecture moment. They have access to hundreds of apps, as well as access to the school website and social media accounts 24/7 to stay up to date on information and upcoming events. The next question that I will discuss is how can school leaders use smartphones to keep parents, community members, students, and faculty informed? School leaders who utilize their smartphones in education are able to keep parents, community members, students, and faculty informed and updated on information and events happening within their schools. Smartphones offer a host of capabilities that make communicating with individuals or large groups of people fast and efficient. Some of the ways that school leaders can keep everyone informed are through apps such as Schoolway, Facebook, and Remind 101. Schoolway is a fast, reliable messaging option for safe one-way communication on mobile devices. It is free and it gives school leaders a way to send out important information and alerts safely and securely. Facebook is a powerful social media forum. Statistics state that there are 1.15 billion mobile Facebook users daily. School leaders can utilize the Facebook app to quickly update their school's Facebook page with announcements and pictures of school activities. Another app that school leaders can use is Remind 101. Remind 101 is a free text messaging app that helps administrators communicate quickly and efficiently. It is real-time messaging for schools that allows school leaders to schedule reminders, send text messages, translate messages, and plan activities. School leaders can have a more personal relationship with parents, community members, students, and faculty through text messaging and by giving out their personal cell phone numbers. When school leaders do these two things, families feel like they have a voice and a personal connection to the school leader. As an alternative to giving out their personal cell phone number, school leaders can set up a voicemail hotline. This would allow them to hear directly from the people in their school and community on ways to improve their school. This method is preferred by many administrators because it never rings to an actual phone. The voicemail audio is emailed to them It records the sender's number, and it is cost effective. Skype and K.net are also services that school leaders can utilize to keep everyone informed. The Rave Panic Button was established in September 2015. All public schools received access to a Panic Button app for use during an emergency. School leaders, as well as faculty and staff, can utilize this app to quickly notify 911 in the event of an emergency. The next question that I will discuss is how can school leaders use smartphones to improve collaboration with stakeholders? Social media is a great tool for building community within the school. Students, parents, and community members love seeing all of the great things that are happening within their schools, showcased on social media. School leaders can use various types of social media platforms to collaborate with all stakeholders. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are social media platforms that are used by most people. When stakeholders can view pictures, watch videos, or read comments and tweets pertaining to the school they are invested in, they feel a greater connection because they are informed. Mobile polling is another way that school leaders can collaborate with stakeholders. Smartphones are often referred to as pocket computers, and these pocket computers allow school leaders to create polls and surveys for students, parents, faculty, and community. These polls and surveys allow stakeholders to have a voice in the school district. School leaders can use email to collaborate with stakeholders by providing a two-way communication system. Between them, it allows them to ask questions, discuss issues, share ideas, and inform and receive timely feedback. A push notification allows a smartphone to receive text messaging alerts even when the device is locked. Through push notifications, stakeholders can see alerts of information and stay informed and updated of all school matters. The last question that I will discuss is how can school leaders use smartphones to improve efficiency? When someone is efficient, that means that they are working in a well-organized and competent way. School leaders are very busy. They have many jobs and wear many hats in a school district. It is imperative that they find and utilize ways to improve efficiency. Smartphones are tools that school leaders can use to improve efficiency by imparting or exchanging information on a large scale to a wide range of people through mass communication. Within text messaging, apps, and social media, school leaders can inform and reach hundreds of parents, students, faculty, and community members in just a short time. Apps such as Hootsuite, Social and Sprout Social allow school leaders to manage all of the school's social media accounts and update profiles from one dashboard. This saves valuable time and therefore makes the process of using social media more efficient. When talking about efficiency, the topic of cost and money usually come up. School leaders are responsible for managing funds effectively and efficiently. By using smartphones to spread information, there are minimum costs involved. When school leaders allow students to use their smartphones as educational learning tools in the classroom, they create a 1-to-1 student-device ratio, meaning every student that has a phone has a device to use to look up information and conduct research. This saves the school districts thousands of dollars because they no longer have to purchase computers or electronic devices for each student. This is a great way that school leaders can utilize smartphones to improve efficiency. Internet safety and legal guidelines. With smartphones in the hands of all of our students, it is important for school leaders to educate them on internet safety. because with everything good that comes from electronic devices, social media platforms, and text messaging, there is also a large amount of bad that comes along. Some of the challenges that students are faced with are cyberbullying, exposure to inappropriate material, online predators, and revealing too much personal information online. School leaders must be proactive in educating students on the dangers of the internet and teach them ways to stay safe online. The book outlines 6 safety steps that school leaders can take to educate students and parents on ways to use social media safely and effectively. Those steps are to start small. Introduce one technology into the school at a time. Get trained. School leaders should be sure that students and teachers are well trained on using technology. Teach parents. Parents should be taught the dangers of online through a safety seminar. Hire a great faculty. It is important that school leaders hire responsible and ethical teachers that utilize technology effectively while keeping the students at the center of learning. Utilize group policing. School leaders encourage faculty, students, and community members to report inappropriate content so that it can be taken down immediately. Build a culture of collaboration. School leaders should build a culture of trust so that students feel comfortable reporting things that happen online. I have included a copy of the Arkansas School Discipline Laws and Regulations regarding the use of personal electronic devices. Arkansas has outlined legal guidelines for schools to follow, but individual school districts should have a policy in place regarding technology. Here is an example of my school district's Internet Safety and Electronic Device Use Policy. When allowing smartphones and other electronic devices in the schools, leaders must set firm guidelines and rules that the students and faculty members adhere to. Our school also requires students and all staff members to sign an electronic device and internet use agreement to ensure the understanding and agreement of the policies and guidelines. And I have included an example of that as well. Although smartphones and social media are great ways to enhance a student's learning and interaction with the community, school leaders, faculty, and staff must adhere to the rights and privacy of students. The Family Education Rights and Privacy Act, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Rule, and by obtaining permission from parents and guardians before posting images or videos of students online are all ways that school leaders can protect the student rights and privacy. My reflection. Smartphones are becoming essential tools in today's educational environment. More and more schools are beginning to embrace the idea of allowing students to utilize their phones during instructional time rather than banning them from the classroom. Through my research, I found many facts and studies that support the use of smartphones in schools. I learned of the many ways that school leaders can utilize these powerful tools to enhance student learning, communicate, collaborate, and be efficient. In the survey that I conducted about the use of technology in schools, many administrators stated that they use their cell phones for school-related business daily. In today's time, our society is driven by technology. People turn to social media and the internet to obtain news and information each day. Most people have a phone in their hands all day long. Upon completing this research assignment, I believe that smartphone use in schools is the new norm, and school leaders across the country are accepting the change and modernizing the way they communicate and interact with students, faculty, and the community. I have included a copy of the references that I used while putting this presentation together. I hope that you enjoyed my presentation on smartphones in education. Thank you.